What's up, guys? In this video, I want to go over altcoins in my portfolio. I recently consolidated a bit of my portfolio. When I saw this bump up from the XRP win with the lawsuit and all these altcoins rallying like 20-30%, I thought now was a good time to consolidate a bit, take some positions that I'm no longer convicted in, or move some of my cryptos into faster moving vehicles. Right now we're seeing a downturn in the market. I think people are doing the same. They're either consolidating or taking profits. So you're going to see this. If you're wondering right now why Bitcoin's below 30K or whatever, or any crypto, it's because people are taking profits. XRP especially, like it hit 95 cents and then now is around 70 cents. People were suppressed for so long. We had a long bear market. So people were just tired of being in the red. Probably wanted to sell the pump and buy back later on or whatever the case may be, or use their money towards other things. But that being said, I sold some positions. I'm going to tell you guys what crypto I sold. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, or see when I'm buying, selling, trading crypto, because I do share it on my Discord and Patreon. You can join my Patreon in Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. So I sold my Sandbox, my Decentraland, my Shiba Inu, and my Dazo, and Engine as well. So that's 5 crypto that I sold. I transferred the majority of them into Caspa, and I transferred, I think, my SHIB into Polygon. I forget which ones, but I know one was transferred into Polygon and the other 4 were transferred into Caspa. The metaverse, to me, it was very trendy last bull cycle. It might be trendy again, but I'm just not really sold on the metaverse anymore. I think the metaverse is kind of outdated. It's been around for a while. No one really is excited about it. If I'm going to pick a narrative within the metaverse, I'd probably much rather look into blockchain gaming. I think the Decentraland Mana having a virtual reality is kind of like overplayed. Could it do well in the future? Maybe, but it did well last bull cycle. Who knows what's going to happen this next bull cycle? Sandbox, I'm actually the most bullish on out of all the metaverse ones I sold. I think if one is going to do well, it's going to be Sandbox. Their collaboration with Snoop Dogg, they do have land you can buy, sell. You can customize your gaming experience. So there is some utility when it comes to gamers getting exposure, and also the metaverse too. So, but I also wanted to sell that, put it into Caspa. I think Caspa is a much better vehicle to make a lot more money, multipliers this bull cycle. Engine was in the NFT space, which at one point I was very bullish on. The tokenomics were amazing. But NFTs, to me, I'm just not sold on them. I think a lot of NFTs are just pump and dump. Pretty much the majority of them. Not too bullish on it anymore, personally. Shiba Inu, again, this was a crypto that I made some good profits on last bull cycle. And then I had a bag that I just kept on there, to see what would happen. Shiba Inu, to me, I think is going to be overtaken at some point, whether it's Pepe or some other meme coin. Dazo, decentralized social. I looked at this crypto a while back. I only bought it, I bought a one-time investment into it. It's essentially creating a decentralized social media where you have no censorship, no central governing authority, where you can pretty much have your own space. Nobody can just take down your channel, whatever. But then I looked deeper into it and I'm like, you know what? Some centralization and censorship for social media is actually good. Because if you just have anybody that can just, go on, the centralized social media, they can have some real controversial views. I mean, like some really rated R stuff to not be taken down. That's kind of a bad thing because you can see some shady black market dealings on the centralized social media. You can see someone come out and start saying some outrageous views, and it's not all good. It did sound good on the surface when I looked into it. But then I'm like, you know what? Do I really see major adoption with the centralized social media? Not really. I mean, they already have some apps. They have some user base on there. But I don't see people just migrating off Twitter, migrating off Instagram, or even Facebook. Facebook is pretty much dying. I don't see them just leaving these platforms and having these decentralized platforms. I mean, listen, it could get some adoption down the road, but I did take my L on that. I was only down like a little bit. I bought the centralized social when it was like, I think 1040, something around that price. It was around 960 when I sold it. So not a big hit, like I said, small investment. And then I also had some leftover money from Dogal on Mars. I made some profit on Dogal on Mars when they had that little tease from Elon Musk when we thought it was going to be listed on Binance. It went up like a crazy percent near an all-time high. I took profit, made like 3K off it on Gemini's exchange. And I just let it sit there at my Gemini account. It was just free money, whatever. So I also put that into Caspa. So, meme coins, use them as lottery plays. I'm not too bullish on Shiba Inu or even Dogecoin or all these other meme coins that pumped up to the high billions already. If I'm going to invest into a meme coin, it's going to be a small cap, like maybe Samo coin on Gemini, which is Solana's Dogecoin, which is like a 13 million market cap, or even Pepe, which never had a real bull cycle yet. Even though it's in the 600 million high millions, it still never had a bull cycle and is showing signs of, potentially ripping it and maybe overtaking SHIB one day. So maybe Pepe, if I do get back into meme coins, I'll use that as a lottery ticket as well. I'm very happy with my consolidation nonetheless. It's always a good idea to reevaluate your portfolio, not just jump and swap, left and right. I know you guys want to hodl for the long term. I always recommend that. You never want to just sell on FUD. But at some point, you do want to reevaluate your portfolio, see if you're still convicted. And that's what happened, guys. My conviction in these assets changed. I'm not too bullish on the metaverse anymore. I'm not too bullish on Dazo. I'm not too bullish on the majority of meme coins. So I just sold them and transferred them to other cryptos that I'm a lot more bullish on that I think will give you a much higher return on my money. I might consolidate a bit more. We'll see. Who knows? I'm still reevaluating, but every now and then it's a good idea to go through your portfolio, see if you're still into your cryptos. Make sure you're not down a significant amount on some of your cryptos. If you are, then you got to obviously reevaluate, see what you want to do from there. But these were some of the moves I made recently. Like I said, if you want to see what else I do with my portfolio, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. Anyways, now I want to hear from you. Are you currently consolidating your portfolio, adding new positions, or just DCAing into what you currently hold? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.